So I changed scenery because I realized how I just wanted to change the scenery. Maybe I can articulate my feelings a little bit better out here in the living room and I'm by the window. So cool. So this is my second video thing, and I want to try to explain my explanation of not being able to talk about my feelings and what I'm going through without crying. So here we go. I feel like I want to say a whole lot of stuff, and I want to be able to express it. But emotions is like I'm not used to expressing myself or saying, hey, this hurt me, or you hurt me, or I feel this or I feel that way to people, because I get so emotional. And it's really hard to talk something out when the first thing that happens is you start crying. So I just choose not to say anything. I choose not to discuss it. I let it go, or I just bottle it up until I guess I can't anymore. And hopefully I'm talking loud enough. But through the years, yeah, I've gotten softer. My voice has gotten real low. Here we go. It's gotten real low. So is my personality. I'm not social at all. Not saying that. I guess because now it's like, well, I think I've always had anxiety. I've always had panic attacks. But now, I mean, I guess because back then I didn't know the terminology for it. Now I do. With research and, just seeing other people talk about it and them explaining the symptoms, and then them saying, okay, well, this is what happens and this is why it happens and this is what it's called when it happens. So now I have the terminology to say, okay, I'm having a panic attack, or I'm getting a little bit too anxious, too nervous, etc., etc. So I feel that doing this little video, documentary, vlog, whatever you want to call it, because I've tried it before and I thought, cool, this is cool. I'm like, whatever. It's me at least talk so that I don't look crazy in my head all the time, because that's where I'm at. I'm always in my head. I'm always in my mind, which I think is dangerous now. It's now dangerous. And so I'm naming it My Last Resort, because even when, so my cat died in July this year, and it shocked the hell out of me. He went real fast. And I can go deeper into that once I'm able to talk about it without crying. So I went into Friends Hospital, and I went there before when I was 18, because I tried to commit suicide when I was 18. I'll talk about that in another video. So when I went to Friends Hospital this time in July, I had a feeling that it wasn't going to work for whatever reason. And before that, that was my thing. Like, I've been there before, so I kind of know what's going to happen. But then I had that other feeling like, nah, they're not going to be able to help me this time. So I get there, and, I was waiting. I'm going to say, I was waiting for 8 hours in the waiting room downstairs. They gave us food, but I'm like, I'm not going to eat this food because I don't know what's going on. And then it's like, no one has talked to me after I've done the evaluation. So it was like, I'm just waiting, because they were like, you're going to go upstairs, you're going to get a bed. I'm like, cool, I'm just going to wait till I go upstairs. Bro, I was there from like 1 to 8 p.m. So I didn't know I was gonna cry about this. um all right, I didn't know I was gonna cry about that. So I'm saying how I can't, or I don't like talking about things because the crying thing, not being able to articulate things without crying, to articulate things without crying. I had to wait until the train passed because we live by the train in Upper Darby. So, I'm gonna try to say this. Me waiting for 8 hours in the waiting room in Friends Hospital felt like I had been forgotten and that I wasn't cared about. Even though I've just spilled my guts to these people who I never saw again my whole visit there, the 6 days. It's like, damn, I came here to get help and y'all treating me like y'all can't help me. The first encounter here is it's insane. So, that was, and then it was like once I go upstairs, I felt like I'm stuck. Shit, like they're not gonna let me go. Even though I don't think I said I was suicidal. I think I just said like I had suicidal thoughts. So I'm like, I'm gonna just stick it out, see what happens. Now I went on, I think July 3rd or something to that effect, like 2nd, 3rd, but whatever happened, I went during a holiday, and so there wasn't a doctor or something like that to see me. Now, mind you, in my head, I'm thinking my last visit there, I got a personal psychiatrist or whatever, and went to an office or something, I think, or they came to me in the room in the living area or something like that, and they talked to me. But this place, they kind of wake you up at like 7 o'clock and have the psychiatrist come in there and ask you, like, they have to literally wake you up, and then the psychiatrist is there, and it's like, okay, so tell me this, tell me that, and you just woke up, so it's like, the hell is this? Like, why are you waking me up so I can just tell you why I'm here? Let me wake up first. Let me get in the shower and brush my teeth first. Like, damn. So all of that happened, and I'm like, I need to get out of here because they're not helping me. And it was a smell in the living area, the living TV area. And I'm like, yo, I'm not going out there because I'm already dealing with my own shit. I don't want to have to deal with the stench of other people. And then they had, the crazies. And I have to call them crazies because that's the way I know how to call them. Well, the mentally ill. There were some people who were really mentally ill, talking to themselves, pacing back and forth. I'm like, nah, I'm not coming out my room to deal with that, to be around that. That is some spooky shit. That's the stuff in the movies. And I didn't have to deal with that the last time that I went to Friends, which was in 2008. So this is all a culture shock for me. So I'm like, whatever. Then I realized you can get out of here if you say you want to get out of here. You got to sign a 72-hour notice. So I signed that joint, and I'm like, all right. So the medication that they gave me was basically to help me sleep because I had insomnia. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll take the pill, whatever. But I need to be ready the next time the psychiatrist come in so I can get out of here. So I could tell her, yo, you're not helping me. I want to get the fuck out. So I intended to do that. And, I got out. And I was supposed to go to a therapist around my way. And I researched it. And it's like for drug addicts and alcohol. I'm like, bro, like, I'm not doing this with y'all. So I'm gonna do another video.